Guten Tag, Internet!
Good morning, Internet. It's 11 o'clock and we're going to the con because I actually slept.
Do the sleep dance. Do the sleep dance. I'm done.
So this line right here that you can see, this is the Saturday will call for the people that are coming on the weekend. So yeah, that is how long the will call line was on like Wednesday and Thursday morning. And I'm not gonna walk to the front of the will call line, but I will tell you that it is far away from here. So yeah, the will call line starts all the way, I'll just point it out. It starts all the way down there. All right, we're in the expo hall and we're at the Bezier Games booth, but they have Bezier Games booth.
There you go.
But they have announced One Night Ultimate Vampire, which will be a standalone to One Night Ultimate Werewolf, launching on Kickstarter on Monday. So honestly, by the time I edit this video, it'll already be up on Kickstarter. But yeah, so they're doing that. They also, I gotta show you that sign.
No, I mean the in case of werewolves.
Oh no, I did not get a shot of the case of werewolf signs. Well, I was walking over here to harass Ken.
Hello.
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 What are you looking at today?
I have an appointment here at 11 to check out Favor of the Pharaoh.
I like Favor of the Pharaohs.
Yes, it looks really interesting.
We played it in a prototype era form about a year ago, and it's only gotten better.
Okay.
So yeah. Favor of the Pharaoh, check that out. Internet, I'm gonna turn this off so I can talk to my friend. Bye.
All right, we are here walking through Hall D-ish, game area, EED-ish, and you can see this is significantly busier than it was before. There's just a lot of activity in here. Yesterday, probably you might have been able to like snipe a table, but I think today it would be much harder around now just to get in and play something. But you can always just play on the floor in the hallway. That's always an option. Depends on the game. Maybe not like a Rosenberg or something, but there you go. We are going to get food.
She talked about how busy.
No, I already showed it.
We are walking back. What is my hair doing? We're walking back from lunch. We went to 3 Carrots, which is a vegan restaurant over in City Market, and it's really they also have gluten-free stuff, and yeah, we both just really dig and eating vegan stuff, which is funny because we're not vegan. I'm like wannabe vegetarian, and Steve's just like, can I eat it, Tarian? And they're working on a shop. So we're walking back, and we're walking back through the circle. So there's this like awesome monument here. And I mean, further down, that's the Capitol building. But it's very pretty. And later in the afternoon, there'll be some groups. There's some churches here handing out pamphlets for things. But there was like hula hoop artists one year. It's just very interesting.
1861. Hello. Looks like a Civil War.
Care for paper? Yeah. So there's that, and then, sorry, I might seem really rude ignoring them, but they're like every 20 feet, so I'm just ignoring them at this point. But yeah, so, and then there's also like the Starbucks, which is, what saved my life last night. And then there's Rocket Fizz Candy Shop, which is supposed to have like a whole bunch of candies and stuff. Super awesome, eclectic, crazy mix.
Is that lady, because I see the crown. They won't be able to see it very well.
Oh, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting sculpture. There's a lot of very interesting ornate art and bronze work and statue, and I learned on my walk that Indianapolis and Indiana limestone made a lot of the monuments in DC, so that would be why it's just this massive limestone tower. So it's very well done.
Indiana volunteers.
Yeah, looks like that was for the Civil War monument. So there you go. A little bit of Indiana history, like very, very, very little. This is the real reason we're walking back.
Separate.
Oh man, so good.
minutes away from the start of the cosplay parade, so everybody's basically lined up and we are ready to go. So at the moment it is the sort of people cosplaying mixed in with a whole bunch of other people parade. And it should be pretty rad. Alright, looks like it's starting. Oh!
Well, hello, you've been recording for 16 minutes in Steve's pocket. How do you feel? How do you feel, Internet? Sorry. We're on our way to dinner. We went to the first exposure playtest hall. Wow, it's really loud. And then Steve recorded you in his pocket for 16 minutes and then the battery died and we had no more batteries. So I didn't get to record anything about the game, but yeah. I'll probably go back to the hall later today, the first exposure hall, because it's open till like 10. I really like the post exposure hall because it's kind of like a mini unpub inside a Gen Con. Designers pay for a table spot and like slots, and then people, just random attendees, show up and like get assigned to games that they're interested in, and then they just play and give the designers feedback. And yeah, so it's good for the designers and it's fun for players that want to try something like that's new. There's always a lot of people that are like, hey, we're on Kickstarter, come play our game, and it's, I don't know, I'm kind of torn. Like, if you're there actually legitimately testing your game because it's still in development, awesome. If you're there just because you want to advertise your game, not so awesome. I understand that there can be a mix of those though, so it's like this weird line, because you could still be on Kickstarter but still be developing, so yeah. Anyway, we're on our way to dinner, and then we're gonna go play more games, because it's Gen Con.
Horse hugger.
I just got to pet a police horse. They have a little badge on their harnesses. So cute. It was a very well-behaved horse. I like horses. My brother's in-laws have horses, so yeah. I like the horses. What am I? Look at
talking about the trunk?
Oh wait, there's another horse. Here. My hand is being taken. See how they spread? Oh. That horse has its nails done. It is also now pooping because internet. Alright, so we've successfully played with horses, and now we're on our way back to the con to play board games that may or may not contain horses. So yeah, we're going back to the main hall. We're all like worse for wear on our voices because the restaurant was so loud. But yeah, should be still a very enjoyable evening.
When you play her, you can take anybody's cube, yours or your opponent's, and move it.
Shazam! Bam!
You have to place your main cube. Did you place your main cube? Did you place your... Did you? I don't think you did.
Okay, so here's my question.
I want to get all diverse of all cards.
It turns out it worked. Who knew?
We had 30, 12, 29, 40 something.
You're good, because you scored a lot of
Welcome to Gen Con Hall E. I don't know what time it is. It's like 10 something. And this is the like free play crowd crazies. So yeah, we're looking for people. So yeah, look for people. We've met up with Peter from Mind the Gap, and we're gonna play Flapjack! Woo! That's the whole game, is you just make a song with the bell on the thing.
Short Order Cooks doing a live interview for Flappin' Jack's Pancake House. In order to win, we need to fulfill 5 orders. In order to fill an order, you're going to grab the pancake, you're going to place it face up on your griddle. This tells you what type of pancake it is. Then you need to cook it by flipping it.
Oh God.
The other way. Now you cook both sides. Now you can keep it. You can keep as many piles as you want, but once it goes face down on the table, you cannot look at it again. There are 5 types of pancakes. So for instance, this order might say 3 plains. So we need, it might say 1 apple, 1 pumpkin, 1 chocolate chip. I will say order in. Everybody starts going for pancakes and cooking them. So if I manage to cook all these.
Do you have to cook what you? Do you have to cook what you take?
I have to cook what you take.
It's probably health code
Let's
otherwise.
find a pumpkin. There we go. So I've got a blueberry and a pumpkin. I've cooked those, and then I say I can fill that order. Right? Now I have to remember where those are at.
Oh shit.
If I get them all, then I win this as a point. Okay?
You did so good.
If I mess up and I think this is it, so I get it, I reveal. Oh no, I f***ed up. Sorry, camera. These stay, this goes in the trash, I'm out. The next person that can fulfill that with an apple wins the point.
How much did that cost to hold the GoPro thing?
So I'm going to read the order, I'm going to say order in, and that's when everybody goes for pancakes. We have 1 plain, 1 apple, 1 chocolate chip, order in.
Short Order Cook gets the job at Flappy Jack's.
Oh, so close.
Flappy Jack's. There we go.
Not enough though yet.
That was a lot of fun. I want to make real pancakes
no
now and play
points.
that. Yeah, Steve's not. This is why he can't. It's because they're not gluten free. I get. Alright, we finished playing Flapjacks, and so now we're playing code names because why not? I just said London 3. Can you figure it out?
She's saying 3 captain.
Oh yeah, okay, all right.
One thing that hasn't come up yet, but like if you say the word, so you can spell out different words. So like if your spy master says
code names is Mysterium, except for the ghost has a friend.
Your next turn, you gotta use the timer because you.
All right, we are here. We are going to be playing Bloom, which is a game by Jordan and Mindy, who also did Collapse. Deck building game. This is a game about Ed.
It is.
This is a game about Ed and Brian and Jordan. Bloom by Jordan and Mindy is a game about flowers and butterflies. About flowers and butterflies. We are going to compete in order to win the game, and then it will be over. All right.
I do mine. So Bloom is a game about building flowers, getting area control of those flowers, completing flowers, and then scoring for who has area control versus who completed, getting points, and then with those points buying power-ups, and then basically we're all working to build our garden that's going to be in front of us by completing flowers in the middle. It works on kind of a pretty interesting design aesthetic. Patent pending. Whereby there's a shaded area at the beginning, or at the bottom right of every card, and that shaded area corresponds to the amount of it on where the next card goes, and then it'll show you how close the set is to being complete. So if this is a 6-petal flower, it's halfway done. A 3-petal flower, a little bit more aggressive cut. So, and when they're done, You can tell they're done because they finish the flower. So that's how that works. Everybody has their own deck. Their deck is color-coded with these little blue circles. So, okay, you pay 5 victory points because there's one here, one dot, one token. That unlocks your caterpillar, which turns into a butterfly. You get a 3rd butterfly, okay? Alternatively, you could have spent 2 tokens or 10 victory points to unlock this. This is an extra card in your hand. So you go from a 4-card hand to a 5-card hand. Alternatively, you could have spent $15 points, whatever, to unlock your Busy Bee. That gives you an extra action. So you go from 2 actions every turn to 3 actions every turn. It's quite powerful.
All right, we're doing the Busy Bee. Anybody who's, you know, has motion sickness problems, look away. That's what I'm saying, right? Like,
What was that?
I think the ways you would fix the play that he's going to recommend.
right.
If it helps you, or you have a speech show, like you could, if it would help you, you could do a speech to discard stuff. So if you can't play something to the thing and you don't.
Discard that.
What is this?
What the hell?
Why?
We lost our mute, clumsy, night phobic, and so Panin, he became tyrannical and he became a mute tyrannical and ended the game for us. So we lost. That was the worst losing of the Grizzled I've ever had.
And I was the cause of it.
Yeah.
Okay, you're sleeping outside the door tonight. Not letting you.
I'm sleeping
Steve's
on top.
over there playing Queen's Architect and has been for like 2 hours. So. Oh, okay. It is 3:35 a.m. and I just finished playing Caffeine Rush, designed by Daryl Andrews and Steven something. Sorry, Steven. It was a quick dexterity game about making lattes. We played it the straight way, which I was kind of like, eh. But some of the variants look like they're like spot on. So, Steve has finished his game of Architect, like exactly right as I finished wrapping up mine. So I think we're gonna go to bed. I hope we're going to bed because I'm ready to go to bed. Tomorrow is the last day of the con, so I'm hoping to wake up at a reasonable time and like hang out, do con stuff. Yeah, say goodbye to friends, actually participate. But this is the hall at 3:30 a.m. on a Saturday. Still some clusters, you know, here and there. Yeah. So I guess that's that, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. If it wasn't clear, I did give up on trying to just vlog and actually do a one-day turnaround. I'm usually really, really sick after Gen Con, and I have to go to work and I have to continue teaching a course with brand new curriculum. So I just decided that my schedule to like get footage and see people was already really crazy, and it was more important that I have a good time and get content, but focus more on like staying healthy and actually sleeping. And like my voice is still shot. It's not nearly as bad as last year. Like my voice was, my throat is where it was today, like by Friday night, right? So yeah. So that's why these videos are all late, and I'm really sorry. I hope the periscopes have been making up for them. I have enjoyed doing periscopes, so yeah, it's a fun thing. I probably will do them more. But yeah. How did you enjoy The Architect?
I was not the Queen's Architect. I was actually in last place.
Okay.
Whoever designed Queen's Architect really likes the number 6, because there were rondels with 6 actions. There were 6 different worker types. You could have all 6 different types of craftsmen. There were a lot of the pieces had 6 sides. It was like a love letter to 6. Actually, and then 3 of those together, you know, 666. Queen's Architect is the devil's game.
So that's Steve's like final review of the Queen's
yeah,
Architect.
It's the devil's game. circles, a lot of things like everybody's on the frickin' rondelle, and you're just like Mr. Rondell or Ms. Rondell, going on the rondels, taking your actions. No, I don't know. It's nice to play a Euro where it's like you can do these things, but you can only move up to 3 spaces on the rondel. So your next turn has to be one of 3 things. So it at least limits you a little bit. Queen's Arcade, it was a race game. We were all racing to complete buildings so that the queen would let us build her castle.
There's people throwing balls around. There's a woman on roller skates. There's a group of people, like, it looks like playing werewolf. Yeah. Gen Con. Alright.
Yeah, anyway, I was not the Queen's Architect. One thing about the game, in addition to it being, Euro-y and there being stuff and whatever, we all knew who was gonna, we'd all been mapping out people's turns, and we knew that one guy was gonna win 2 turns out, so we all just kind of had to take shit actions, because there was nothing we could do to stop him, because player interaction, as you can imagine, is limited to buying shit out of a market or building something in a location first, and once you're at the end of the race and you've built everybody's built the maximum number of locations. You can't block them that way, and everybody has the right number of dudes, because you need 1 of each to build the queen's castle. It's just like, if he has 3 more turns, he's gonna rest these guys. They're a little more powerful, so he can get to the minimum, so he can do the thing and win the freaking game. Actually, and so Seth Javi from Taste of Mistral also said that actually Istanbul has a similar problem, which is if you figure out a path. And you figure out a path and figure out that nobody can stop you, you can know that you'll win 3 to 5 turns out. I actually haven't encountered that.
I knew that I was going to win 3 to 5 turns out.
Yeah, well, I didn't.
Yeah. On that note, sorry for the very long review of the Queen's Architect. It smells really bad in this walkway. Not pleasant. It's like as if hundreds of people that haven't really showered
have walked through a thing with
walked
no
through, yeah. Oh, God. On that delightful note, we're gonna go to bed. So, this is where we say goodnight. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh. I was supposed to open that.
Good night, Internet.
Good night. Good night, Internet.
This one goes here, that one goes there.
Hold on, get that game there. Perfect.
We were playing your game. This is the designer of the worst game ever. We were playing the game. This is the game we were playing in the airport.